Welcome to Gadraveech, historical birthplace of modern Skittermanders. And deep below the Gadraveech caves, the vicious Skittermander. Fancy yourself a master hunter? Come book an expedition by our highly experienced guide and hunt the most dangerous creatures on all of Vesk 3. Does Little Junior have a birthday coming up? Try our Savory 16 birthday package. Includes all-you-can-eat proto-pizza and 2 hours of non-stop fun in the Gadraveech laser tag arena. Call and book your event today. Don't just take my word for it. Hear from these happy customers.
I regret this decision so much.
A laser shot me in the eye, but it was so fun!
We barely even need an eye patch.
Mom, can we go back?
No, son.
They had a direct lift from there to the hospital.
Like some action park shit.
The Gadraveech laser tag and emergency care center.
One-stop shop.
You know, when your two primary sources of tourism are hunting tours and extreme laser tag, you need to have a good medical team on staff.
This is why it always benefits to have a medical professional as part of your crew.
Yeah. Now I know why you kidnapped Ponatia.
Temporary employment contract.
We talked about this.
Thank
Kidnapped
you.
is such a strong term.
We don't like the K word here.
They are
No,
free to go
no
home
kidnapping.
the very second we take them back.
Absolutely.
And when is that going to be?
Well, time to go explore these caves.
Yep, here we go.
Explore themselves, yeah.
All right, well, I guess then we need to get started, don't we?
Yeah, didn't we have a rocks fall, everyone dies scenario that was about to happen?
You did.
I have rocks fall gonna eat them.
Kay's holding up chocolate rocks.
Amazing.
Delicious.
They
And
really
dangerous.
are. They really are.
Quick, open your mouths and wait for the deliciousness to fall down.
Let's get started.
Tense music.
And then Leslie's screen went black. Oh no.
What?
We're in a cave. We're in a cave. This is a great visual bit because their face is black and white on this podcast for audio only.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's super zoomed up. This is some found footage stuff.
If anyone finds this, my name is Detmer. I was on an expedition with my friends, Parsenom, Lorich, and Romek. We were being led into the Gadraveech caves by our guide Sivat Solax. We thought it would be fun, just like the Ritamander festival we got back from yesterday. We thought we were prepared for anything. But we were not. They were too fast. I can't find my friends, but I can hear the creatures all around. They are smarter than us. Please, if anyone finds this, tell my mom
Clever girl.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, that was
I
that was
couldn't
great.
resist doing the visual bit.
It was
I
great.
Had to.
It was
It's like a scene out
awesome.
of Blair Witch.
Yeah.
Very
That gave
Blair
me
Witch,
some-
I approve.
Some chills.
I also really liked that it was a modern take on Blair Witch because it was the vertical cell phone as opposed
Oh, yeah.
to the camcorder.
Yeah.
Had the power bar and everything.
Yeah.
The millennials
Yes.
Blair Witch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
it's great. No cell signal.
It was so good. And there was no millennial
Well done.
pause. It
Well
was
done.
it was great.
For someone who doesn't like horror, that was very well done.
I know.
Look,
Yeah.
I know my popular culture at least.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
don't have to
fair.
be well versed in horror to be able to play in horror, because horror is just comedy with a bad ending.
You're just sharing something scary.
Yeah, when you're running the horror, it's fun.
That's what My Little Ponies taught us.
Excuse me?
No one asked. No one
I
asked.
learned something today.
I might need a minute to digest that, actually.
There was a whole Halloween episode of My Little Pony where the scaredy pony went and
I
scared
remember that
everyone
one.
because she didn't want to be scared, but she
Yeah,
could scare
that-
her friends.
That was like season 1 or 2, right?
Yeah, it was when it was still good.
Yeah, it stopped being good at the end of season.
It definitely stopped being good.
Anyway.
Can we get hit by rocks, please?
Unfortunately, the rocks are not falling on you, Nako. They are, however, falling on Dakoyo and
Oh, the
Matia.
pony fanciers, I see.
Oh, the
Naturally.
danger.
So I am going to need a reflex save from both of you
Oh, that's great.
as these rocks come down on top of you in this unstable cavern.
Oh no! But it's here, Dakoyo! Can you hear us?
You were supposed to be right behind me. What happened?
Apparently, Ponatia is probably still right behind you because she rolled a 21 on her reflex save.
Very nice.
Oh,
Okay, I
my
am going
God.
to. I'm going to move you a little bit forward.
I really don't want to be squished. I don't have bones, but I still have pain receptors.
You dive forward and make it out in front of these falling rocks, but you do take a little bit of damage. Dakoya, what'd you get?
So Dakoyo like heard Gazi like being like, Dakoyo, are you okay? And then like he just like looks around. He's like, and then like just like a flat ass rock just like completely crushes him with a 5.
Oh,
A 5?
Yeah. So you don't. He's flat like a
Ah.
pancake.
they're dead.
So, for those of you that saved, you're going to take half of 24 bludgeoning damage.
24.
Dakoyo, you are now buried under the rubble of these rocks, and you are trapped. So we're going to go around and see what everyone does to help you out.
Are we in initiative?
I'm not going to go into initiative, but we are going to go around, give everyone a chance. So no particular order.
And that was 24 damage, you said, right?
24 bludgeoning.
Good lord.
I'd like to go and try to yank the rocks off top of them.
Okay, yeah, you can absolutely do that.
No one rushed to help Dakoyo. It's fine. I mean,
Sorry.
I literally moved my character over on the map. Did you see it?
I'm sorry. I can't see anything. I'm under a rock.
Who all is attempting a check?
I will.
Nako.
My strength is pretty strong.
Okay. It is a full action to do these according to the adventure path. So, in the time that it takes for you to get over there, Dakoyo, you are going to take some more damage.
What?
As you are being crushed by these
Stamina
rocks.
gone in one fell swoop.
You're going to take
Right?
11 more bludgeoning
Oh my
damage.
gosh.
Oh my gosh.
And then everyone who's helping, give me strength checks.
Can I like assist someone with a strength
Absolutely.
check? Because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't want to lead this. It won't go well. Athletics, I assume?
Up to 2 people can assist. It's a strength roll, raw strength
It's just a strength? Okay.
Okay.
Raw strength.
Well, strength.
That's a 6. Great.
roll. Okay.
Gazi got a 2, so I think Gazi
What is
bumped into
happening?
the captain.
Captain, I'm sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to step on your foot. Shut up and just keep kicking. Okay, sorry.
Quonx rolled a 1 and bumped into
Oh,
Gazi
boy.
Gaz, bumping into the captain. It's so dark in here.
Nako got a 13.
A 13. Has anyone assisted?
Can people lead? Like, can I lead and people help, please?
Ponatia runs up behind Nako to like help pull the rocks and says,
If he dies, I call claims to the pelts for scientific research.
No,
And
this
assist
is
with
not
the
the
roll.
time for this. This is not the time for this.
No one is eating my crew.
So no successful assists.
I have one
yes,
assist.
12. I assisted.
Anyone else beat a 10?
So it's a 15 in total is what I'm hearing.
How
Oh,
am I
yeah.
the muscle
It's,
of this party?
Just gonna roll some more damage.
I literally can't survive anything else unless I
All
do.
right, all right. Look, I'm gonna
Dakoyo,
play
you're
it.
gonna take 8 more bludgeoning damage.
Can I roll again, please?
Yes, go ahead and roll again.
Can I
Can-
like
I'm
try to
leading.
find enough of a gap to shoot a healing serum in? Can I see any part
Just stick a
of
gun
Dakoyo?
under the rock.
Yes.
I shoot the rocks.
Yeah, you can give me.
Hold still.
I will allow an engineering check to like find a way to like prop up the ceiling to make sure it doesn't happen any further.
Oh,
Oh, but I can't like shoot in a healing potion right now.
You can't even get to him right now.
Okay.
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 With a 23 engineering, Ponatia is going to try to start like keeping this from crushing.
Okay, yeah.
Anymore.
You find like some random parts in your pack and just grab whatever you can, and you make kind of like a makeshift support to make sure that this area is not going to collapse any further.
No more. Everyone stop. Okay.
Okay.
Can we aid again?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna plant my feet here. Quonx, you play over here. And Captain, we won't step on your feet. And then we're gonna all lift. Okay? Ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, before we do our numbers, who's leading this one?
I think it's
I
you.
will.
I think it's you.
Either way is fine.
Yeah, I think
Just
it's you.
asking before we say anything.
Okay.
Well, so you can do a maximum of 2 assists. So you could both Nako and Nakonechkin could lead separate roles, and then 2 people can assist them.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Then, if we're both going, who's assisting who then?
I'm just going to base it based on who's on what side of the cave-in. So
Okay.
Gazigaz and Quonx are able to assist Nakonechkin, and Ponatia. I'll say that what you did is an automatic assist.
Mm.
Excellent.
Cool.
Very,
So-
very gracious.
Nakonechkin got a dirty 20.
Okay.
Assist. Quonx succeeds in her assist.
Gazi does not succeed in their assist with a 4.
Okay. With the assist, that is a 16 total.
Okay. Now, Konechkin, you are able to pull enough rocks with the help of Quonx to get Dakoyo out from this rubble, and pull him free.
Breathing for the first time in forever.
They disappeared. I can't see them anymore.
Oh no, he's clearly dead.
Hang on. I got this one. And Quonk stabs him with a Mark II.
Puts him out of his
And
misery.
Quonk stabs him
Seal him
with a knife.
It's
Smashes them on the head. One with the healing serum.
She thought she grabbed the serum. She actually just grabbed a rock.
You know how you accidentally mistake a syringe for a rock?
Classic.
Look, it's really dark in here.
Just see like one finger raise up like ET. I'm sure someone pulls him up. It's like,
They're alive.
You get 19 hit points.
ooh, thank you.
Ooh, wow.
Excellent.
All right. With Dakoyo pulled out of the way, you're able to just push the rocks aside and clear enough opening that you can make it through again.
We push them over and they fall on Dakoyo again.
Thank
you very
much. You're alive. I will hug Dakoyo.
Gazi runs over and hugs both of you.
Oh, so glad that you are safe.
Nakonechkin squeezes through the gap that they've made, and he goes, "Sound off, whoever's still alive."
Sound.
Nako, alive and present.
Marco?
Dakoyo alive.
Gazi, you there?
Yeah. Gazi makes sounds.
Ah, good. Ponatia.
Ponatia looks very sadly at Dakoyo's pelt and then says,
Yes, I'm here. I'm fine.
A shiver runs down Dakoyo's back.
Wow.
This is what happens when you kidnap someone. They begin plotting their revenge.
This is a revenge scientific study.
I said that out of character.
Yes, well, this isn't great, but it's not terrible. I'm glad you're all alive.
What qualifies as terrible?
Death, impromptu amputation, perhaps.
Stains on clothes.
General, trauma, whether physical or mental. I think we're going to come out of this okay.
Rapid unscheduled disassemblies, things like
Yeah.
Yes, of course, yes.
Yeah. Captain, maybe we should take a little breather for Dakoyo. Do you need to just sit for a second? Come out of shock? That was intense.
No, I actually, I might take would you mind spending 10 minutes? Are we in immediate danger, GM?
Who's to say?
We may not be, but there's probably people who are.
Yes,
But,
I can handle it. I'll be fine. Thank you for your help. He limps
You
forward
are welcome to try.
towards Ponatia. No. That's all right.
Okay.
All right, I'll go first, and if I see rocks start to fall, I'll jump towards it instead of letting anyone else get hit this time.
I really did not like the long sip of red wine that Leslie took after we decided to go forward.
But that's none of my business.
Yeah, exactly.
As we start moving forward, Ponti's going to say,
Okay, so if you hear anything that's like, and you think someone needs to scout ahead or be really, really sneaky, just let me know, okay? Because I can help with that.
Yeah, as we're moving along, can we keep eyes and ears out for any changes?
Yeah.
You mean like if Quonx changes into a ferrofluid ooze again?
I mean, that would be good to know,
Yes,
yes,
please.
but I'm talking about, like, do I hear anything crawling on the roof?
To be honest.
yeah, eyes and ears, as the person with dark vision.
Yeah, I'm just going full-on horror movie, walking in with my flashlight that's going to start blinking in no time.
Yeah. We should probably have like an order that we're going through here.
Ponatia will look down at Quonx and hold out a hand and say,
Should we go together?
So this map continues into the east. It looks like, Nako, you're coming up into like an opening where the cave kind of expands. So I'm going to read the little blurb I have here for this area.
I found a blood on the map.
You did. Thick stalactites laced with ribbons of dark metal hang from the ceiling of this expansive chamber, and patches on the floor are oddly smooth. Shelves in the eastern half of the cavern are raised 5 feet from the ground, and a pair of passageways exit to the west and another to the north. And as you said, you do see blood on the ground in this room.
Or jam, one of those two.
Give me either a survival or life science check.
Okay, I believe that will be survival.
And anyone else who you point this out to can make that roll as well.
I would also like, if possible, to like try and examine the stalactites and the smooth patches on the ground, because that's all very, very interesting. But that is a 30 on my life science.
That might be jam after all, because that's a 5.
All right. Who's inspecting it? Nako and Ponatia.
Koyo as well.
Quonx also wants to inspect, but
Okay.
unsuccessfully.
So I'm going to move you up to the blood.
No, it's clearly, look, this is, you can see from the spray, they got hit probably in an artery right there. You can just see, like, it's definitely not jam.
All right. You said you got a 30?
yes.
You'll note that this blood is only a few hours old. And also, there's something else interesting about this particular spot. There's something else here that isn't blood. A few spots of this pink fluid can also be seen in this area.
Tubby custard.
Oh.
I think I see a jam glass over there. It's rolling across the room.
Everyone, stop. Still, quiet.
And can I just look and listen to try to see?
Yes, give me a perception.
Can I very slowly look up towards the
Yes.
ceiling?
Yes, I was thinking that.
It's only a 22 perception.
22. Nako?
As Leslie takes another long
Yeah.
look of their
Right.
Pauses the game.
pauses the game.
Where you are on the map is where I start combat. Pause.
You've activated my trap card.
Yeah.
That is a 10 perception for Nako.
A 10 perception. Oh, I love it.
10 for Dekoyo as well.
I hit my flashlight trying to get it. I hit my flashlight trying to get it to work again.
So, Ponatia, you notice just as this is happening to Nako,
I hear
Nako,
it.
you look up. Yeah, Ponatia, you hear these strange, like,
The sound effect is coming through.
and Nako, you look up as this pink snot-like substance lands right on your face. And then 2 ooze-like creatures drop down from the very same ceiling. And I'm gonna need y'all to roll for initiative.
This is vengeance for the ferrofluid of last time.
It really is.
Oh,
it
no.
really, really is.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Okay, Quonx could not be more excited.
And yes, they are, in fact, ferrofluid oozes.
Oh, are you for real? Oh, no.
I'm not even kidding. These were in the module already.
Oh my
That's incredible.
God.
It's perfect.
Couldn't be more
It's
perfect.
It writes itself.
Right?
It
Yeah.
writes itself.
I'm just saying, I did come back in another polymorph, so if we need to fight fluids with fluids. Ooze with ooze.
Phrasing.
Seeing the fluids fall from the sky, Quonx, with her intimate knowledge of ferrofluid oozes, yells to the crowd. Remember the magnetic spaces we struggled with? I'm pretty sure they're vulnerable to fire, though. That seemed to hurt pretty bad when I was an ooze.
It's good to know.
That's very good to know.
Are they vulnerable to being hit in the face with an axe?
No.
I gotta go.
Quonx, what'd you get?
4.
Ponytia, what did you get?
That is a natural 20 for a 26.
All right.
Ooh.
I was prepared. I recognized that pink fluid.
Nakonechkin.
That's an 18 for me.
All right, and Gazi,
It's a 14.
Nako,
That's a 10.
and Dekoyo.
A middling 10.01.
+1 initiative. Okay, and Nako, you have
10.06.
+6. Okay. So, Onatia, you are up first.
All right, so a ferrofluid ooze just drops directly in front of Ponatia, which is less than ideal because she's already squishy and took half of her stamina when the rocks fell. So they're going to guarded step back, just 5 little feet there, and pull out their weapon, and they're going to attempt to biohack this ferrofluid ooze, not the one closest, but the one a little bit further away, for reasons.
Okay.
I'm just gonna need a sample of this so I can use it again later.
She's a consummate researcher.
Now, I think we established this previously with ferrofluid oozes and their magnetic field ability when Quonx had it. Your weapon is not an analog weapon, is it?
It is not,
So you're going to need to make a strength check.
which is just great. It's totally...
That's just nice.
You know, there's the 3. There's the
Okay, so
3
you're
with a +0.
There's the 3.
You're going to take a -2 on this roll.
That's a 14 against KAC.
14 against KAC is just a little too low. As your shot gets magnetically repulsed by their magnetic field. Next up is Nakonechkin.
So Nakonechkin is going to, from the narrow hallway of the cave, move over past everyone, deeper into the arena, as it were, and he is going to throw a frag grenade right about here.
Okay. What's the radius on that?
Radius is 15 feet. And that's a 5 to hit that space, yeah?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So, 20. All right.
All right, you got it. So let me give you some reflex saves. The one on the left definitely saved with a natural 20. And the one on the right might have failed with a 13.
Ooh. All right. Well, I'm going to roll for damage.
Oh, they might have actually saved.
Oh, damn. All right. So for damage, it's going to be 6 piercing damage total. And then if they succeed on the reflex save, then they get half, right?
Yes.
Not a bad start. Not a bad start.
Okay, yeah, it does save. DC 12.
Damage is damage is damage.
Okay, so how much damage?
6 damage total, and then half if successful.
Okay, so -3 on each.
Nice.
Okay. Not a bad start.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's the end of my turn.
Wow.
What type of damage is that?
That's piercing.
All right, then we're going to move on. Next up is one of the oozes, the one closest to y'all.
Uh-oh.
It's going to lash out with its pseudopod at Nako. Full attack.
Nako still has the stuff on their face, like, while the pseudopod is flying at them.
9
That's what I like to hear.
and a 19 against KAC.
I'm sorry, did you say 19? Because I have a 20, so...
You lucky son of a gun.
Amazing. Amazing.
Okay, Gazi Gaz, you are up.
Gazi was in the back playing the person at the back of the line in the horror movie who's just like,
Hey, wait up, hold on.
Yeah, fully
And Gazi-
expecting to get pulled back into the darkness.
right. And there's this scream, and then Gazi hears these strange sploosh noises as around two corners, and then the captain just runs forward, and for a second Gazi's just alone in the cave, and there's a fear that begins to come down in Gazi's mind like icicles, and Gazi starts to freeze, and then there's the poof of the explosion, and Gazi snaps back into it, runs around the corner past Dokoyo to see what's going on into this cavern, and is just going to use Get 'em and say,
Well, we know how to defeat these things, so everyone just hang on to your guns and light them up.
so everyone now has a +1 for the next turn on their attacks to these ferrofluid oozes.
Ooh.
Anyway, that's Gazi's turn. Moving and using Get 'em.
Can I just add to that beautiful description that you did that anytime Ponatia is in a fight and firing, they're just screaming.
Oh, yeah. Reverberating around the cavern, filling everything up. Amazing.
hear anything. I can't see anything because of this gunk.
They have learned to be
great.
brave and shoot, but not learned to shut up.
From a mechanical perspective, John, you have to choose one.
Which ooze?
Oh,
Which
which
ooze?
ooze? Thank you. I'm going to choose the closest one.
The one adjacent to Nako and Quonx.
Yeah, I just put the cool foundry corner arrows on it.
Excellent. Next up is the other ooze. They're a couple squares away, so I think I'm going to do this other trick that you've seen
Oh no!
Quonx do.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
This is such sweet revenge for Leslie.
It really is. It really is.
This is a move action, and I can move. This ability is awesome. I love it.
Me too. It's great.
Okay, so it's going to move over to Nakonechkin because you blew it up with an explosion. So move action to come over here, and it is going to attach to you per the universal creature rule.
Oh.
I'm going to have to look that up.
Would you like the Cliff Notes version?
Sure.
Amazing.
So you are attached to him, but he's not necessarily attached to you. So like you lose, you don't have any movement, but if Nakonechkin moves, you move. You also get a bonus to your AC. I think it's +2 or +4.
I also get a +2 to my melee attack rolls.
If only attacking the creature that you're attached to.
Of course. Okay, so I have to make a attack roll to actually attach to you, I think. No, automatically attaches.
Ooh.
Okay, so I am now attached to you, and that was just my move action, so now I can make an attack on you, Nakonechkin.
Oh.
So here it comes. That's a 17 against KAC.
17 against KAC.
Oh, +2 because I'm attached to you, so 19
And that's kinetic AC?
kinetic.
Yep. That is not a hit. I have 20.
Oh my god.
I lean over and give Nakonechkin a high five.
Ooze can't even hit something it's attached to.
Dang.
Okay.
That's why he's the captain.
All right. Well, no damage done by the oozes. Nako, you're up.
All right, so Nako has this stuff on their face, and they're like, I've already had all my fur acided off. This is just going to get stuck forever. And they're just going to swing their axe around wildly, and I'm going to do a full attack action to try to hit this ooze twice.
Amazing.
Okay.
The first one is an 11 because of the get 'em, but the second one is a 25.
Yep.
Yes.
Second one hits.
All right, let's do it. And that is 16 slashing as they're just wildly swinging.
Ouch. It's not looking great. Okay. Dakoyo.
Koyo hobbles with his like half broken legs to the up above the ferrofluid ooze that is unfortunately barely injured, and then takes out his needler pistol, can barely raise his arm, and fires for a 12 against KAC.
At the one that is currently attached to Nakonechkin.
Yes, this could be a problem. I must have
Yeah, so I have a +4 AC from anything that's trying to attack me while I'm attached. So I have cover from Nakonechkin, and that is not going to hit.
13 doesn't either, right? Because
Nope,
technically, actually.
13 doesn't hit either. So Quonx, you are up. And Quonx, make a perception roll for me, please.
That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Maybe it's just your imagination, but these ferrofluid oozes, when they went to move in on the party, they got real spiky and assumed a forward stance, but they're not doing it towards you.
Like me individually or me as a party?
You specifically.
You know the secret of the ooze.
The secret of the ooze.
I'm so excited right now.
There can be only one.
When you threw out the perception thing, Leslie, I thought you were going to tell them, one of them's kind of hot.
Oh, I was waiting for something to come up behind us.
Oh, did I not say that?
Same K.
Can I
Also, one of them just has this glow.
Yeah, they have an aura about them.
Yeah.
Is that a change in your magnetic field, or are you happy to see me? Oh man, let's do this. Oh, what does that mean, Leslie? What are you trying to tell me without telling me? They aren't aggressive toward me. I know they're secret. Okay, let's see. Quonx is going to try to diffuse the situation, asking why they're attacking my friends and to leave them alone. But to accurately translate this...
I knew it.
Amazing.
Incredible.
I like how you turned into this ooze once, and now you've decided you picked up a new language because of it. I speak ooze.
Oh, okay.
It's a friend from work!
Yeah, I'm going to say that they don't speak whatever dialect you're speaking.
Your accent is just so out there.
It's
just
way
weird.
Too far.
Yeah.
Cool.
But
So-
I won't. That's not going to cost you an action.
Okay, appreciate
That was
it.
just banter.
Love that. I can't do what I really want to do, but I'm gonna do something that I might be more useful with. I'm going to take a guarded step southeast so that I'm right next to the almost dead ooze and shoot at the barely injured ooze, the one right next to Nakonechkin, with my azimuth laser rifle.
Okay.
Yes, I'm aware of that I'm taking an attack of opportunity, but one is better than two.
You're not taking an attack of opportunity.
Like gasp.
Go ahead and make
They
your
think
roll.
you're real cute.
Oh, shucks.
Well, we all think that, but
Yeah.
Actually, I'm just going to do this. Oh, I need to make a strength check, don't I? Does 12 succeed?
That does succeed.
Cool.
What?
So, normal. Ooh, that's only a 12 against EAC.
Yeah, with especially with the cover that they have from covering Nakonechkin, no, that's not going to hit.
Okay. Cool.
But you learned some valuable information, maybe.
That they don't hate me.
And so we're going to move on to the top of round 2, where Ponatia is hopefully ready.
Ponatia, hears Quonx, shout in ooze and kind of looks at Quonx, holds up their injector pistol, holds up a vial of serum and is like, eh? Eh?
Let's get it.
Okay.
get ready for
Amazing.
dealing with all of this again for the next entire encounter, Leslie.
Look, I wasn't going to lean into it, but then Leslie had them flirt with Quonx, and look, who am I to stand in the way?
It's canon. It's canon.
They are cute
official.
and pink.
Exactly. So,
We'll call Ponatia the Wizard of Oz.
So Ponatia is going to load a polymorph serum into their injector pistol. They will then use a biohack to just automatically hit Quonx, and will also... You're not injured, are you?
I don't think I am.
Okay. So, since they're not attacking you, I'm not going to do that, because you're not the one taking damage. Ponatia will load that little polymorph serum into their injector pistol and will use a biohack to hit you with both that and a minor booster, which is not going to do much, but it is what I have to do to use my biohack. So, bam, you get hit with a polymorph, and so long as you don't resist it, we have a third ferrofluid ooze on the field.
Amazing.
And Panotia will give a thumbs up and then just kind of like very quietly shuffle away towards the back of the cave. Just away from all of this.
Quick, Quonx, get in there and diffuse the situation.
Oh.
Well, we'll work on it, Nako. I like the attempt, though.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
Are you slightly smaller than the others?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Stop, she's self-conscious.
I mean, I thought you were really cute before, but now seeing that you're really cute.
Yeah.
I'm just headcanoning the world where Quonx just leaves and lives a whole
Yeah,
beautiful
I was thinking
life.
about it. They
They
could
elope.
just live in this cave and
Just-
Cute
Yeah.
little polycule.
Yeah.
I was going to say, it actually ends up a horror movie because Quonx is only like this for an hour. And so we resolve the cave, you guys fly away, and then she turns back into a Skittermander.
But there's some part of it where Panatia develops, this as like a reoccurring serum that you can take, and you have to take it every hour.
They're not hostile
Yeah, oh.
towards you.
It's beautiful.
No, what we need to do is get it as Animorph rules, that if you stay in it for an hour, then you never change back.
Lagas.
Gosh.
Give me 8 hours on the ship. Uninterrupted. You can't interrupt me.
Also, thank you for bringing Animorph back into current conversation. It's not
absolutely.
done enough.
Stay tuned for our next Power Pack where we'll be playing Animorphs the
Yes,
RPG.
please.
Let's
Yo.
go.
Hey, yo.
Do this?
Does it exist?
I have seen an
Yo.
adaptation of it
Really?
in TTRPGs. Yes.
Can we do
Immediately signed on, yes?
Can I be a Hork-Bajir?
Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
That's all I want.
Am I required to be a slug?
Okay, Ponatia, that is your turn. Nakonechkin, you are up.
Nakonechkin. All right, so would I be able to use my Vesk claws and attack this thing that's attached to Nakonechkin?
You can attack it. You can also try to remove it with a strength check as a move action.
As a move action?
Yes.
I'll do that. I've got nowhere to go. That is a 22.
You fling this thing off of you, and it plops onto the square next to you.
And now he's going to attack with those beautiful claws of his. It's a 13 against KAC.
Oh, that does not hit.
That is okay. I have it off me now.
You do have it off you.
That should be the end of Nakonechkin's turn.
Nako, this other ooze is gonna come at you.
Had the strangest feeling.
So here it comes, a full attack with the pseudopods. 15 against KAC, 13 against KAC. Nothing doing there. Gaz.
Ghazi is going to reach one arm in, pull out the Corona laser pistol, which I don't think was out after their turn last time. And so that would be a move, and I haven't moved. So I think Ghazi is just going to point and with at least 3 or 4 hands try and hold on to this strength check to take a shot. And let me do that strength check. And I got a 14. Able to stay steady.
That's enough.
Okay, excellent. Ghazi's gonna take a shot.
Are you doing get him again?
I am not. That's a 22 against EAC as Ghazi tries to line up in the sights for the Corona laser pistol.
The injured one?
See, yep,
Okay,
yeah.
that's a hit.
Okay, that is 8 max damage, 8 fire damage to this ooze.
Dead.
Oh, right in front of Quonx.
It goes from this kind of pinkish color to just a dull gray.
And then it just deflates. And then that's when Ghazi sees Quonx having turned into this and realizes what they just did. And that's Ghazi's turn. Whoops.
I was going to ask if Quonx is also pink.
Do you want to be pink?
Not necessarily. I just didn't know if that was like of note.
Quonx is normally, what color is their fur? Like a light blue?
Yeah. So like I would expect as an ooze, she's still light blue.
I like that better,
Yeah.
personally, but
Yeah.
it's up to you.
But I didn't know if the pink was significant. Like if they were pink because they just consumed whatever bodies were formerly attached to these blood spots.
Who's to say?
Leslie shrugs.
Yeah.
Cool.
Takes a sip of wine.
Cool.
Ponatia will lean over to Gazi and go, "Don't shoot the small one."
Oh, okay, yeah. The blue one. Okay, the blue one. Got it. Just the pink one.
All right. This other ferrofluid ooze is up. It's going to take a guarded step, and it kind of stands between you, Quonx, and Nako and Nakonechkin kind of side by side with it. And then it's going to attack at Nako. These oozes do not have good attacks. That's a 16. So we're going to move on to Nako.
So this thing is moved up in front. Just saw Quonx turn into another ooze. He's kind of looking back and forth, like, not sure what to do here, guys. So Nako is going to hold their turn to see what Quonx does.
Dekoyo.
Oh, yay. All right, cool. Gonna attack with a 15 against KAC.
15.
Yeah,
That's a hit.
3 points of damage.
What kind of damage?
Piercing.
The one time I hoped that one of our group missed.
Quonx.
Quonx is going to try to communicate with it, not arbitrarily groaning,
Okay.
just like, hey, what's why are you attacking my friends? What's the deal?
I was
Give
about to
me
say, Leslie,
a-
please voice the ooze.
Give me a sense motive.
14?
14. The only thing that you gathered from it was hungry? Question mark?
Ooh, Quonx would not know what ferrofluid oozes subsist on. Ooh. Do they eat hemoglobin? Do they eat the iron in your blood? What a horror premise.
What were you
okay.
hungry for?
Right?
Gross.
Are you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? Like, what's the deal here? All right. Quonx is going to slap the shit out this thing.
Well,
Because by all appearances, it is trying to eat her party, and that's not acceptable.
that may be socially very acceptable in their culture.
Right? Does she share what she learned? Just curious.
Not yet.
Asking for a friend.
Let's see. That is an 11 plus. Man, you know what's really fun? What's even more fun than playing with one character sheet is playing with two character sheets.
Woo. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. How long does this last again?
An hour. So till the end.
Till the end of time.
Pseudopod. Okay, there it is. Plus
Till
10,
the end,
21 to
when
hit.
Leslie cancels this.
Right. 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Wow. Max damage. 6 plus 6 bludgeoning for 12.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
All right,
You're getting there.
Excuse me.
Seeing as Quonx has decided to just smack the crap out of this, I'm going to now use my held turn,
Yeah.
and I will do the same.
When you hit it, it responds. And you can give me another sense motive.
Oh, I would love to do that. That is also a 14. 2 different dice. Same number.
All you get out of that one is not trying.
Oh, no. Guys. Oh, man. Gosh. Oh.
Ponatia, it's your turn.
No,
I
Nako's
still
swinging.
have a held round.
Nako's swinging.
Okay, like, basically, if you don't stop Nako in some way, they are axe back, about to chop.
I think you have to do it.
Okay.
Considering this is all happening simultaneously, I think you have to do it.
It's in slow motion. No. And that's a 21 versus KAC
That'll hit.
for 18 slashing.
It's dead.
I just lop it clean in half, and the top just goes.
So, as all this has been going on, Ponatia has been like
scientist mode, watching and nodding. Can I do, like, a life science to see if I can make sense of how they were behaving and how they were behaving around Quonx?
Sure.
That's half the reason I used the polymorph potion, is I wanted to understand this.
I don't know if oozes are life science
I
or
will do-
mysticism to identify. We'll use whatever would be used to identify them. I'll check real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is life science. You have your micro lab, which allows you free natural 20s for a move action.
I will move action. Scoop up. Well, does it count for, like, I'm trying to understand the behavior.
I think that still counts under the identify creature. I think that falls within the realm.
Yeah, so Panatia, kind of in slow motion, watching this ooze be lobbed in half while Quonx is shouting, just move action, steps forward, scoops up a little bit into their biolab and starts, like, thinking about all of this, trying to make sense of it.
Yeah. It looked like they were taking like a protective stance. It's possible that some form of Quonx was identifiable by them as ooze, and so they saw it as like a smaller ooze that they were trying to protect and feed.
Oh, good. You've genetically modified Quonks, so now they're part ooze.
I've never been so happy.
One of us.
One of us.
One
Yeah.
of us.
I think, like, Panotia kind of looks at their biolab, looks at Quonx, looks at their biolab. Wow.
There may have been some permanent effects that you are not aware of.
Quonk slurps over to have a sidebar with Panatia. Hungry?
So, the good news is, we did the right thing because they were trying to kill us. But I think they were trying to feed us to you.
I mean, I do prefer boneless wings, but maybe not boneless Panatias.
I don't have wings.
Or bones.
Are we still hearing that skittering? That skittering, is that just...
It echoes through the caves.
Thankfully, because I'm blind, I can hear things skittering all throughout this cave.
Maybe you should stay in this form and then you can scout.
Good idea.
So how do we tell the rest of the group?
You have fun. I go scout.
Oh.
Well, that was a fun warm-up. Woo! Flexes.
And Quonks climbs up the wall to scout on the ceiling.
Incredible.
So good news and bad news. Quonx is now part ooze, even when they're not an ooze, which is awesome. And they're going to scout without drawing, like, aggression from other oozes.
All awesome.
Okay, yeah, can we circle back on the first one?
Yeah.
I don't know how it works, but they thought Quonx was a baby or a really attractive small ooze.
Yeah, no, the part where you said now they're permanently part ooze, like that part? What?
I don't understand. I'm going to have to spend more time researching it. I would not hazard a guess in this situation.
At the end of this, I still need my crew of Skittermanders. As long as I have that, Ponatia.
So if you need a crew of Skittermanders and I'm not a Skittermander, does that mean I can go home?
No!
So Quonks stealths over and just drops from the ceiling, right between Panatia, Nako, and Nakonechkin.
Whoa!
Roll for initiative.
I swing.
Boo!
Amazing.
Hey, there's somebody right around that corner over there. Look like they need help.
Okay.
Okay.
Definitely not another ooze.
That's good.
Okay, let's go. Let's go then.
Let's go help.
All right, you head on over around the corner, and sure enough, the trail of blood that was in the previous room leads right to this cavern shelf. And upon it, you see this badly wounded Patra.
Oh, no.
And they look frightened and barely conscious, but trying their hardest to fend themselves off against anything that comes near them. And they see Quonks the ooze.
No.
Stay back, do not hurt.
It's okay.
Oh, safe, we help.
They're with us. You're safe.
You can talk.
I spec.
I made her.
He lets his guard down a little bit. Please, my friends are still inside.
Ponity is like pulling out serums. Point the direction they are.
He clutches his side, and you can see this giant gaping hole that looks like something just pierced all the way through his torso.
Would a medicine check here to treat deadly wounds be more appropriate between Panati and I to, aid and
Treat deadly wounds definitely wouldn't hurt.
Okay.
All right.
Yep. Doesn't that take a lot of time?
Takes a minute.
Okay, never mind.
Gazi, how's your medicine? I don't think I have a kit, but my medicine's really good.
Your microlab counts as a...
That's why I don't have one. I was like, why didn't I buy this? I'm so bad at this game.
No, you're great. Okay. Mine's +6.
I've got a +12. But we could both do it at the same time?
I think that's a Leslie question.
A person can only benefit from treat deadly wounds once per day, so you can assist.
Oh, okay. Gazi will aid.
All
right.
Yeah. Panatia, is pulling out, going through their biolab, just
I made that ooze. It's fine. You're gonna find. We'll find your friends. You point in this direction.
and just starts, treating without, zero bedside manner.
Oh, God.
The negative charisma score is showing.
Gazi's 18 charisma is coming up, and Gazi, one hand is handing things to Panatia, and the other hand is just going over and trying to distract them, be like,
I like this outfit. I like this color right here. This is nice. You look very comfortable right now. It's okay. You're going to be fine.
You look very comfortable right now, bleeding out.
Laying on the ground in a cave.
It's very nice in here. If you just kind of let your eyes adjust, it's okay. There's a calming presence here.
and that's a 23 to aid Panatia.
Thank you. I got this hunting outfit from Gucci.
Oh, yes, I can tell. You seem like you like those kind of brands. That makes sense for sure. Yeah, with the giant G on the back.
They look like they've been glamping only ever. And,
Amazing.
it's kind of surprising that they're here.
Nako Nechkin must be like,
Oh man, they fell for the birthday package.
they did.
I just wanted to play some laser tag.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
I got suckered into this too.
And that with that assist, that's only a 20. But it's a 20 to treat deadly wounds.
It's based on the DC of the med kit, and I believe basic med kit is DC 25. So,
The microlab only counts as a basic.
until level 5.
Oh.
Technical question. As an ooze, where is my inventory?
Shrug.
Inside you.
Oh, boy.
You just like a gelatinous cube. You have
Yeah, can you just,
absorbed it.
eject
Right.
a pack?
yeah, exactly.
I think it all transforms with you.
Right. But, I guess that's the question. Do I still have access to any of it? Or is it now ooze?
I think it's all ooze.
It's ooze all the way down.
It's a polymorph effect, right? It functions exactly like polymorph. I think all your stuff goes with you.
Okay, cool.
Panatia, should we, did that work? I can't tell. Do we need to use a serum or something?
Maybe a serum. Maybe that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I'll use one. Yeah.
I have a lot of you.
I have 4. So, yeah, if you want to.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'll
will
use one.
Yeah, I will note also he is badly wounded, but not in danger of dying.
Okay.
I'll use one still. It's okay. It's important.
I have more than you, but I will hold on to them because I'm with a biohack, I'm a guaranteed hit with one during combat, which is very useful.
Yes, it is. Okay. Unfortunately, Gazi spills some of it as they're pulling it out, and you're only able to get in enough for 1 hit point. Just to help him
Just
feel
takes
a
the
little
edge
better.
off.
Oh no, right on the cashmere scarf.
All over the G. Yeah.
This is going to stain, isn't it?
Yeah.
I imagine that Gazi is distracted because Panatia is not so discreetly collecting fur and blood.
Oh my god. Oh, wow.
He's lost too much blood to notice.
Don't worry. We will get you out of here. We need to find everyone else, but just stay here, okay? Don't go anywhere. We'll come back for you.
Are you sure it will be safe here?
Yes, 100%.
Okay, and you won't forget about me?
Yeah. Well,
Very well. I will stay here.
I have no signal here. My battery died.
The giant G on your thing, that's a big signal, so don't worry, I'll see that. That's okay. That's fine.
I was live streaming, and then my battery died.
I was live.
Yeah, he's totally live streaming. I don't have much here. Maybe this will help. And he hands you a frag grenade Mark II.
Hey.
I'm gonna toss this to the captain. It's-
And that's our show. Good night, everybody.
So yeah, you found one of the Patra, and he says, "We found this opening, my friends, and I wanted to explore it. The guide said it was too dangerous, but Romeg insisted. We only got just inside when we were attacked by these things. They looked humanoid, but so many limbs. Quadrupeds, I think. It all happened so fast. I tried to run, but something else attacked me, and I tripped and woke up with this on my chest. That's the last thing I remember. My friends, Detmer, Lorigel, and Rumeg, they were still alive the last time I saw them. And the Vesk guide, too."
Wow. That's horrible. That's scary. We'll find Rumeg and the guide and Loriga and Detmer. You said that there was an opening?
The cave goes further deep.
Okay.
Does he gesture in a particular direction?
It's hard to tell with, like, he just kind of over his chest, like, that way-ish, but not enough to discern an actual direction.
Sorry, so I'm gonna guide your hand, and tell me if I'm warmer or colder to the direction where we're going.
Warmer.
Okay. So, north. Okay, great, thank you. Peace.
Do we have like a blanket or something we could put over him so we're just out of sight? That's how that works, right?
Yeah.
I think I have one in my pack, and, like,
It's Gucci.
it pulls it out. It's got big Gucci logo on it.
All right.
It's like mink fur.
At least it's not one of those RGB like gamer blankets.
Oh my god.
The LEDs.
Yes.
Incredible.
Yeah, this one's a mink fur blanket with, like, sequins to make the Gucci symbol.
It's somehow louder than an RGB.
Right.
Well, I really enjoyed a blanket fort when I was always scared. So enjoy the blanket fort.
Just throws it over.
Yeah.
Did you throw his blanket over or
Yes.
a different blanket?
His
Okay.
blanket over him.
Okay. It's so soft and warm.
Just relax, and we'll be back with all your friends.
Quonx says, "All right, time to scout some more." And slurps up the wall again.
Quonx, are you how stealthy are you in this form? Do you need some more?
I believe the technical term is hella. My stealth skill is plus 12.
Wow.
So
Let's go.
I'm very, very sneaky, sir.
Captain, did any of those descriptions that our friend over there, did you know what any of those creatures were? Were those the Strider things? Stridermanders?
Stridermander.
Yeah.
I'm afraid so. From this point forward, we should be prepared. Could come and strike at any moment.
So Quonx is stealthing up and around while this conversation is happening. And I'm just kind of moving my character a square or two at a time, waiting for Leslie to say,
Pause.
"Pause, you're being attacked."
All right, I'm just going to reveal something on the map here.
Quonx, why don't you throw out one of those stealth rolls before you go too far ahead?
Give me a blind GM roll, stealth roll.
Blind GM roll.
That means you don't get to know what it is.
Oh,
Okay, I have your stealth roll.
that's terrifying.
Amazing use of that.
They didn't sip their wine, though.
Oh. Oh no!
Who
Had to
knows?
jinx us.
The pause.
All right. Nako's not going to follow all the way, but they're going to get a little closer.
I'll stay in the
Right.
back.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Quonx, you are coming. You traveled through this, like, narrower passage, and now you're making your way into a more widened out room. This one's not nearly as big as the room where you fought the oozes, but nothing has happened so far. It seems clear. And I'm going to reveal something on the map.
Whenever a GM says, it seems clear, it's like your back can just get a little tighter.
While we're waiting, can I just listen?
Brace for impact.
Anything coming behind us, kind of listen.
Yeah, give me a perception roll.
25. Why can't I roll like this in combat?
You don't notice anything specifically behind, no.
Okay.
But that skittering sound is still echoing through the walls. It sounds like it's coming from deeper in the caverns. And Quonx, as you come around this corner, you sense with your magnetic sense that the oozes have, there is someone wearing a suit of armor and gear. They are slumped against a wall in this next room.
Gotcha. Okay. Then I would like to make my way back toward the party and happen across, the first person I happen across is Nako. And so I drop down from the ceiling right next to Nako.
Ah!
No, me.
You have got to stop doing that.
You hear whatever the ooze version of a chortle is. There's someone hurt very bad just on the other side of this wall.
Alive?
Can't tell. Proceed with caution. All I saw was the person, not the rest of the room.
We better find out, I suppose.
And
Proceed.
Quonx is going to slurp back up the wall to try to keep moving into the next room.
Okay.
Hearing hurt person, Ponatia starts to book it and then proceed with caution and stops. It starts to slow motion, wait for everyone to catch up.
All right, yeah, you make your way into this room. Also, Vinny, do you want to describe the vision mode that I gave you?
Dude, this is okay. If you think of sonar visualized, all I see are I see black and white, but it's very dim. I also see waves concentrating toward me, and I also see waves emanating from what appear to be random points around the map, but they're rotating around the map. So I have some idea of where I think something might be, or it could just be Leslie fucking with me. Not sure yet, but the waves flashing in is dope.
That's so cool.
Foundry wizardry.
So oozes, the ferrofluid oozes have electromagnetic blind sense, but they don't have that in Foundry, so I just gave you tremor sense.
Oh, neat.
But it's very much like the Toph, foot stomp, and then detect everything around. That's what
cool.
it's like.
Can I put a screenshot in the chat?
Yeah, sure.
Please.
Please, I want to see
Oh,
this.
that's so neat.
Ooh. That's
Wow. Wow. That's cool.
cool.
I love that. You can see the interference from other locations. That's so neat.
Yeah.
I have a grave domain genasi, vegetation genasi that I homebrewed into 5e that gets tremor sense through roots. And now I know how it looks.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's cool.
Okay. So you come into this room. Several corridors converge on this small and oddly shaped chamber. A shallow pool of foul-smelling water has collected here in the center. The nearly dead flashlight provides minimal illumination of the pool, and leaning against one of the walls, you see an unconscious Vesk.
Ponatia, it might be time to help them out.
Are they wearing anything that Gazi needs perception to see if they're, that is part of the company logo or anything identifying?
They do have a vest.
Another big G.
Damn.
You can see a patch on the shoulder that says Gadraveech Tours.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they're Vesk.
Yes, it's a Vesked.
That was a slow burn for me. Can I give
I'm
you a
recovering
popsicle?
from that psychic damage.
That was good.
All right, what do you want to do?
I poke them to see if they'll wake up.
With what?
The backside of my axe. You okay?
You poke them, you reach out to jab them to see if they respond, and their eyes widen and they grab the stick.
Nope, that's mine.
It's okay.
It was the Strovion. No less than 3 of them. They got the jump on us shortly after we entered the caves. The patrol scattered. I tried to hold them off, but they had me cornered.
One of them lashed out with their feeding tendrils and got me across the gut. And you see her look down, and there's this nasty, just open wound, bleeding. I collapsed here, but I saw 3 of the Patra run off further into the cave before I passed out.
Which way further into the cave?
Here,
Points at the 3 different.
I'll hold your hand to help you.
Yeah, she points to the northwest.
Okay.
So that's the way we're not going, right?
Starts pulling out Biolab.
Ponatia.
Just
I
asking.
mean, that sounds like the most fun way, and also the one we could do the most good.
Yeah. Nako's right. She's right.
If you're going in there, be careful. The Stridermanders like to toy with their prey. That's why they didn't kill me outright. They weren't done having fun with us.
From the ceiling, Quonk says, "We'll be fine."
It's fine. They're with us.
She's
Okay.
with us.
She goes looking for her gun but can't find it.
Hey, rest, soldier. Glory will be ours.
Yeah, don't rest too hard. Just take a nap.
You look like a hunter.
I
Have you gone on these journeys before, on these blood hunts?
Strovion nearly took my whole faith with it.
They're a dangerous prey, but you lot look like you've seen tougher times.
Yes.
Take this. And she pulls out her carbon steel curve blade and hands it to Nakonechkin.
Shiny.
You do me a great honor, soldier.
This blade and I have a history.
I feel it.
I hope she'll serve you well.
That she will. For glory.
For honor.
Fests are so cool.
Wow, that was
are
so
really cool.
dope.
Blood for the blood god.
And exactly.
Yeah. For glory, for honor. That was cool.
I was born the wrong species. I knew it.
Ponatia just kind of watches this exchange, then looks at Gazi and stabs with a needle to start the
All right.
medicine check.
Next time, can we do it gently? Can we let them know 3, 2, and then on 2 you stab? Right.
But then on 2, that's smart.
Yeah, see, you gotta...
Okay. You're
Yeah.
really good at this.
Well, just some bedside tips. I learned a lot from you. Okay.
Do I need to assist?
Are you doing a serum or a medicine check?
I was just going to do a medicine check, see if we can.
All right. Gazi.
And then if that fails, we can do the serum. Who's leading?
Gazi has totally accepted being your medical assistant for this. Gazi aids.
Ponatia rolls a 27, so that becomes a 29 with the assist.
Okay, that is enough to heal them the standard amount for treat deadly wounds.
Oh, you're really something at this, Ponatia.
Sometimes. When they don't flail too much. If they flail, I don't know what to do.
I'll help with the flail, and you just help with the healing.
If the way is clear, I'll make my way to the cavern entrance. I'll meet you there.
There's a cat asleep under a blanket.
Patra.
Yes. I've
Around the
never
corner.
met anyone not my species before you all, so there's a lot of things to learn.
She struggles to sit up, but then eventually does and grabs her personal flashlight off of the floor. I'll find them and lead them to the cavern.
Thank you.
Your comrade is very lucky to have someone like you.
Absolutely.
Be safe and be wary.
And to you.
Also, I just want to say I love the it's not transhumanism because Nako's not a human, but the like I was born the wrong species.
Literally, the reason I took the polymorph ability was so I could turn Nako into a Vesk. And then Adam's like, that would hurt so bad to turn
That would
back.
be awesome. It would be amazing for an hour. And then I would have regrets
Existential
for
crisis.
the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so Ponatia is going to kind of look up to Quonx and be like,
It's going to be really bad in there. If you're going to sneak, you need to be really sneaky.
I am very sneaky.
would I know if these mega scary Skittermanders have dark vision, have blind sight?
Yeah, you can definitely give me, because you don't have one like to examine, give me an actual life science check for this.
That's a 20. Dirty.
Okay, yeah. And you know, Nakonechkin and the Vesk have told you stories as well, so you've had time to look them up. So you're asking about like senses?
Yeah.
they do have dark vision, and they also have low light vision. And I will tell you one more thing that you want to know.
Okay, out of character question, because I play a lot of 5e and not as much Starfinder, and sometimes I get my... Is pack tactics a thing in Starfinder?
I've never seen it in Starfinder. It
Okay.
might exist.
I feel like I have.
Yeah, I remember the dogs that came through the portal.
I was just thinking that.
the threefold had pack tactics.
Tashtaris.
So, in the sense of like identifying creature, you could ask for if they have any resistances or weaknesses or special abilities.
Yeah, I think Ponati would want to know, how can we kill them quickly?
So weaknesses.
Yes, Ponati, like, quick dive. How do we kill them quickly? What are they weak to?
They have one weakness. It is light. They are sensitive to light.
Okay.
Only my flashlight wouldn't keep going out.
Can we huddle? So, the Vesks said they're ahead. At least 3 of them. They don't like light. Light is really, 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 really bad for them. So if you can make it really bright somehow... Quonx
Pulls out a potion, hands a potion to Quonx. Nako pulls out a potion, hands a potion to Nako.
just in case your light goes out.
Nako, you get a serum of X-ray vision.
Ooh. What?
So that even if your light goes out, you can still hit.
Ooh.
Wow.
I have added that to your sheet.
And Quonx, you get a serum of shadow blend.
Ooh.
So you are going to be even more sneaky against these things.
How much does that add?
It's a +2.
It's a +2,
That's
but the
still
nuance.
disgusting.
Yeah, it also, like, very specifically, like, part of the reason I did it was it even gives you concealment against blind sight.
Yeah, if the it gives you concealment in darkness against creatures with dark vision.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's fun.
So it's, like, very powerful for this situation. And even though Quonx is already very sneaky...
You're like Vanta Black now.
Yeah, like, we want Quonx to be able to get in and scout and either get out or set up to, like, flank.
So be sneaky, don't get hit.
And use. Got him!
Nice.
Quonx is super duper sneaky, slurps up the wall nearest her, and stealths her way down this nearest passage.
All right, is anyone else going down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know it.
Ponati is doing that thing where she's, like, hurrying forward and then realizes she doesn't want to be at the front and, like, holds back and then realizes she doesn't want to be at the back and then hurries forward and then keeps, like, bouncing between everyone.
So, normally, you would notice something as you walked into this room, Quonx, but you don't have normal vision. So as you make your way into this room, I'm going to need you to make a fortitude saving throw.
Whoops.
Oh.
Slimes have great fortitude, right?
18?
All right, you save. For a second there, you were getting really sleepy, but then you're able to shake it off and recompose yourself.
Why didn't I make a bunch of Red Bull before we came in?
Actually, I'm immune to sleep
No kidding.
as an ooze.
It's not technically a sleep effect. It's not
Okay.
it doesn't technically have the sleep effect descriptor, but that is good to know.
Cool, but like I haven't seen any baddies.
You don't see any creatures, no.
Cool. I'm still sneaking.
The rest of you, as you come into this cavern, you notice this pale blue glow coming from the moss that is growing in this room.
This sounds like someone who's good at the science of life might be able to tell us what's going on here.
Yeah.
Let me, excuse me, pardon
Yeah,
me.
just don't go too far. Like, we don't know what's
Oh
going
no,
on.
I'm
Stays as far back as she can, like, is leaning forward on her tiptoes, like, squinting.
Kazi's gonna aid in like a life science check.
Is that life science? What role would this be, GM?
Physical science?
I'll allow life science.
Okay.
You know it's about to get spicy when Leslie's like,
Right.
I'll allow blah, 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 blah.
I would also allow mysticism.
Ooh. Yeah, Gazi doesn't know. Gazi can't quite see because Gazi's keeping up the rear.
Dakoyo rolls a 28. Misses. Oh, wow.
Ooh.
28.
Yeah, Ponatia only rolls a 17 life science.
Okay, Dakoyo, this moss seems to have some semi-magical effect to it. Particularly the spores that it lets off. You're sensing something from them.
Like something bad?
Something that was making your ooze, who is normally immune to sleep effects, feel lethargic.
Uh-oh.
They were able to shake it off, but
Dakoyo tells the group that this might cause problems for you, the spores that are released. Tread carefully.
Should we put on our environmental
It's
protections?
environmental time, absolutely.
Yes.
all right, so you're all donning your environmental protections.
Those that have them, yes.
Yeah, do I have them? Is the
I will
next
say,
question.
Quonx, you are now immune to the effect for 24 hours.
Nice.
I'll add that to my laundry list of immunities.
Hate you.
Your
Always.
immunities are about to vanish because reasons.
No, I love it. I think it's great. It's just I'll pick on other people. It's fine.
Bring
I'm
it.
sorry I keep breaking your game with the polymorph serum.
Look, we GM signed off on it, so
Multiple times.
I even threw you a bone with that last fight. So you know, I'm putting this on myself. It's my own fault.
I do not believe my armor has environmental protection.
We
They
have
All
do.
armor has environmental.
Oh, it does?
protections.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you get a number of days equal to the level of the armor.
Yes.
I'm like, mine literally has the archaic property, so
Does it really?
yeah.
Amazing.
20 minutes.
Your armor's just a lab
Yours
coat.
might not have.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait,
It's
Is mine?
It's archaic?
Yeah.
It does have the archaic special property. I've never seen that on armor.
So no,
Yeah, so I'm going to say your armor does not have environmental protections.
we need to pass through here, right? To be sure.
We heard that people went down this passage.
Yeah, give me a survival check.
Sorry,
Anybody?
what is
Ask
it?
our-
Everybody?
our
Okay.
fluid.
Anybody who's at the
Okay.
entrance to this spore
Yes.
cavern.
27.
That's a success.
18 from Ghazi.
13 from the ooze.
That's a 4
4 times.
with a natural 1.
Oh.
Okay, so Ghazi and Dakoyo, you notice in the moss on the ground, there are some drag marks that indicate that some kind of creature was moved through here recently.
Dakoyo's going to form a life bubble.
Nice.
Has 100 feet diameter, I think.
What does life bubble do?
It protects you from poisonous environments, underwater environments, etc., etc. Basically makes it a livable environment.
You surround the target creatures
Wow.
with a constant and movable 1-inch shell of tolerable living conditions. And you can target up to 1 creature per level, so you could target up to 4 people.
Well, that
Oh.
will be Ponatia for sure. Is anyone else not have environmental protections somehow?
I think
I'm
everyone else
special.
is good.
All right, well, he'll cover Quonx, Nako, Dakoyo, and himself, I should say, Ponatia, at the front.
Ponatia will just walk forward, like feel this form, walk forward,
Stay
bend
close.
down, and just pull Dakoyo into a hug. Thank you, that was so scary. I didn't like that at all.
So who does not have the life bubble?
Nako and Gaz.
Nakonechkin and Ghazi has, yeah.
Mhm.
Ghazi has some FOMO. You know.
Okay. So Nakonechkin and Ghazi, as
God.
you move through this spore field, you're going to need to give me fortitude saving throws.
Oh, all
You
right.
get a +2 for having your environmental protections on.
Cool.
Rad.
A 14.
That is a fail.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Ghazi also got an 8. So I think Ghazi's mostly thinking about how much fun they're having in the life bubble. They're probably laughing like, ha ha ha. And Ghazi's like, oh.
So the both of you start to feel like incredibly sleepy and mechanically, until you get a full night's rest, you're going to take a -1 penalty to your attack rolls, skill checks, and saving throws.
Okay.
Oh, you know, it's fine. It's just all the important stuff.
The confidence from Nakonechkin. Oh, okay. That's fine.
I have had worse.
That's fine. Ghazi just feels drowsy.
Just like pulling an all-nighter.
And I know it's not, but I have to ask. This is not any kind of drug or poison.
It is an inhaled poison effect.
Ooh.
Oh, but there's no saving throw for it, is there?
Well, they failed the saving throw.
Yeah, but I mean, there's no, like, subsequent. It's not like per round you.
No.
I can give a +4 to shake that off.
But if you have anything that gives you a bonus to saving throws against poison effects, you could apply that.
Hey, Tim, we're getting, kind of just, like, sleepy. Like, we've been going for a while, you know? And,
I could take a nap.
oh, yeah, okay.
No, guys,
No
now
napping.
is not the time to take a nap. We have to save these people in these caves.
Oh, yeah.
Soldiers do not nap.
No, but,
Captain.
people who use spas nap.
I'm gonna go around and shake people. Wake up, come on.
All right. While all of this tomfoolery is going on, Quonx is going to scout farther into this hold.
From the edge of this field, can I see the drag marks?
Yeah.
Do I know which direction the drag marks are going in?
They go around the corner through the moss, and there's another connecting section of cave
To the north or to the south?
to the northeast.
Ooh, cool. Quonx is going to sneak around to the northeast.
I think as flighty and cowardly as Ponatia can be, like, they do hyper focus, so they see the drag marks and they're like, someone in trouble, gotta go, and like starts discharging in. All of a sudden goes from, no, I don't want to, okay, here we go, let's go.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Nako is all for that.
Several lumpy stalagmites reach up from the floor in this western half of the large cave, each 6 feet tall. Near the southern wall, a pit leads down into the darkness, and a ledge runs 10 feet above the cavern floor along the northern and eastern walls with sloping ramps at either end.
So, because Quonx is riding along on the ceiling, like, I imagine the ceiling ramps up pretty steeply here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the ceiling in here is 30 feet high.
Got it. So I'm going to slurp over to above the pit.
All right.
Leslie, pause the game.
I'm going to need you to give me another blind stealth roll.
Oh no!
Okay. So you slurp over above this pit that you see in the southern section of this cave. This hole seems to lead even deeper into the Gadraveech caves. The walls are slick and smooth, and if you fell in, you don't think you'd be able to climb out the same way, even with your climb speed. The walls of the hole echo faintly with unfamiliar growls of dangerous creatures.
Cool.
And as you examine this hole, you see with your senses there is a clump of technological items, 3 suits of armor slumped together, and then you hear, and we're gonna need you to roll for initiative.
When life drains you down, charge up on the Emergency Power Network. Theme song Triangles by Diamond Ace. Find them at bandcamp.com. Music provided by Nicholas Judy of Dark Fantasy Studio at darkfantasystudio.com and Tabletop Audio. Find them at tabletopaudio.com. As well as Carl Casey of White Bat Audio. Find them at whitebataudio.com. Font Azonics by Mixo. Find them on Twitter at MixoFX. The Starfinder role-playing game, including its official lore and images, are the intellectual property of Paizo Incorporated. All rights reserved. Narrated by Danny Lee Collins.
No damage done by the oozes. Nako, you're up.
Captain is pretty cool. Okay, so
Nako.
oh my god, I truly lost.
The other Dakoyo.
Sorry.
It's opposite day.